take a goddamn nap and dream about going to a New York restaurant with Margot Robbie and living a happy life. Welcome to the HRL Reach Throwback, week number 3, race number 6, Snake Run SX. Let's take a look at this track. Let's get a nice outer view here. Maybe I should I leave that in? Thoughts if I should leave that in. All right, so there's like we got a good look at all the sections. There's this big ass monster. It's got like some teeth and like some tusks. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, but so yeah, that's a thing. And then we got the HRL sign Throwback. It's pretty cool. I like this track for a simple OG HRL Supercross. I enjoy this track. I'm biased. I'm not gonna say why, but I am a fan. So anyways, let's get into the race. We're gonna be I think the checkpoint is like 199, and I think for laps it might be 20 laps. If it's not 20 laps, it's close to 20 laps. But point is, the checkpoint count will be around like 199 for the leader around there for the race. So yeah, Snake Run SX, random gate. Who got the inside gate? Detail, rigged. Slaunch, Roman, absolutely rigged. Blake, nuked. Soul, Turkey, Luke, and Opix. Get ready on this gate. It's going to pop up very soon, and we are going. And who gets the whole shot? It's going to be Uncle Blake. Uncle Blake will take the whole shot. Wow, he has been really killing it on the starts recently. And this first lap's going to be huge in all these Supercross races. Let's see how it goes. Oh, man, what happened with Slaunch there? 1 man down. What happened with Turkey? 2 man down. 2 Cyan drivers down. Going into the monster. Is it like a warthog? Like, what is that? Is it like a... Yeah, is it like some type of hog? What is that supposed to be? I don't know. Uncle Blake's still leading him down. Roman has made some moves. Detail going for it, and we damn near have a 4 wide. Look at this first lap action. We have a 4 wide. Wow. Going for it, and they're all sticking it to the berm. Oh, and Nuke has to save it, and he saves it. That was tough. Those guys were going 4 wide and then like 3 wide, all trying to make the berm. And that was going to be tough to make work. Nuke ended up being the odd man out, but a really good save to keep it. If he flipped over it, that would have been pretty bad. But a pretty good save to keep his hopes alive for the race. That definitely could have been it early. What an exciting start to the race, though. 4 wide battle for second. You can't ask for much more. Like, going to the line, that was sick. And Luke has a bit of a run on Detail here. And Detail's playing it nice. Gives the room, so Luke's going to make the pass on the outside. And Detail's going to try to just tuck in now and make some gains. Still in the running for the overall. Blake's got a great shot at the overall right now. Detail's got Opix and Nuke close behind him. Slaunch and Turkey are back there. Soul, the rough start back there. Again, I'm not sure what happened to Soul, but we saw Slaunch and Turkey's cheeses very on. And now, oh, Detail gets a little bit of a run right there, so this battle might open up again. This battle for third. And it might make things interesting for the drivers behind as well. Oh, wow, racing it super close, but Detail just barely gets the bog, and that is unfortunate because he's going to lose the spot to Opix. Oh, look at the run. Wow, this is spicy. Whoa, dude, 3 wide. He's not going to have the outside this time, though. He blocks it. And Nuke didn't have the run either. Wow, that was great racing right there between the 3 of them. I can't believe Detail was able to make that work back to his favor. But that was sick. That was really close when they were going up into the monster, that 3 wide battle. They made it so tight. They left just enough room for each other. And the way that they went back into the battles, man. Stuff like that on these Reach Supercrosses, it's just so much fun to watch. I love when we get those back. Like, we had the 4 wide in the first lap, and that little 3 wide instance right there. That stuff is awesome. And now Nuke's got maybe a run on Opix here. Opix, the newborn Supercross star, making it happen a little bit better on the Reach SXs. Maybe something clicking a little bit better on these than with the other games. But he's been doing a lot better. I mean, the first race and now this one's off to a good start. It's been looking a lot better for him on these Supercrosses in a different game. And again, that's the interesting stuff. Like, we see, you know, some tendencies continue for drivers from game to game, but we also see some differences as well. You know, some drivers might struggle in one thing. Now they kind of like specialize it on a different game, and then other way around. Something they might specialize in, they might struggle with a little bit. I think there's examples of that with many of the drivers and many of their specialties throughout the field. And again, it's also a small sample size, though. We're only so far into the season. And, you know, different tracks as Nuke makes the pass on Opix there. So it depends. It depends, but I think everybody could agree with that. It's interesting how it switches things up. And we'll see, like, how it evolves throughout the season. Oh, Opix trying to make it a little spicy. Respect it. Let's go on board with Luke in third. This battle for the top 3, I think, is about to spice up because Roman is catching on Uncle Blake, and I think Luke's catching on Roman. So that's got a recipe for some action. Uncle Blake really close, I think, to running off the berm right there. That looked like a close call. And we'll see what happens as we're about a quarter of the way through this race. Yeah, loving the battles so far on Snake Run. Enjoying the Reach Throwback in general so far. And yeah, it's just nice to revisit some of these old tracks and get some races on them again. Uncle Blake holding on to it so far, and yeah, it's really starting to close. It's really starting to close. At this point, it's just like a cat and mouse game. Like, who's gonna go for the first move? Because they're all, like, pretty close with each other to where if they wanted to, they could go for it. I love the different lines that they're taking there as well. Keeping things interesting. Oh, man. Again, it's any time. It's any time now. Oh, Blake makes a little mistake. He gets the bog. He gets the bog from it. Unbelievable. And that's going to let Roman and Luke by. Big mistake from Uncle Blake right there with the bog. And I was saying, like, it's the time bomb. We're waiting on it. There, it just went off. He was doing a great job. But drivers from behind were starting to close in. Oh, Luke maybe making it interesting. Showing Roman right there where he's at. Trying to force him into a mistake. Not trying to cheese him too hard, but see if he can force him into a bog and scare him a little bit. Which is definitely something that you can try to do in these Reach Supercrosses. Run those insides aggressively and try not to conk the other driver, but, you know, try to force him into an error. Try to make him, like, overreact, overcorrect a little bit. And if they do, it can cost them that time and give you an opportunity for the pass. It's definitely a tactic that you have to try to do. And look at this. Roman has a bad run in the exit there, and Luke's going to lead this lap down. But Roman goes for a... Wow, he almost crashed. I don't know if anybody saw that so close, but Roman going for that crossover seriously almost crashed. I think he made contact with that inside barrier. And then he makes the slide job with the bog in front to make the pass back. That was an extremely risky move. Whoa, aggressive battle back from Luke as well. But yeah, that was close. If he turned just a little bit more on that finish line jump, I swear he was going down. I swear he was going down. That was like... He made contact. I'm pretty sure he made contact. The fuck happened to Detail? Must have had a really bad run in the landing there, but I think Nuke made the pass beforehand anyways. So Detail trying to regain, not having as good of a run as he did on Cedar Ridge so far, but still a lot of time left and can definitely make up some of these spots, especially with the battling that's going on between Luke and Roman. And if Blake sneaks into it and if Nuke's getting in there, like, if they keep battling with each other, if they keep forcing each other into bogs and block passing and stuff like that, it ain't over yet. Anybody outside of the top 5 is probably chalked, to be fair. Slaunch, is that Slaunch on the comeback? So Slaunch is on the comeback a little bit. He's in 6th. We'll see if he can make it happen.
Checkpoint reached.
Oh, so close on that exit there. So yeah, he's in 6th. Oh man, Opix fell back a bit. Something must have happened. Soul 7th, Turkey 8th, Opix 9th right now. And it looks like it's getting spicy again. Oh, that's close, Roman. And Luke just says, fuck it, decides to make the move. So close, trying to force Roman into that error, but not gonna happen that time. Roman was able to maintain. He almost flew off the berm in the first turn, and then that gave the run. But playing it nice so far. And we'll see how it goes when these guys continue to battle. And right there, Nuked might, and it looks like he will, make the pass on Uncle Blake, get by him. So it's going to put him in third on a comeback run, and if Roman and Luke keep having these battle opportunities, he could definitely catch up to the lead as well. Uncle Blake falling back a little bit, definitely... Oh, what the hell? Slaunch just straight ran off the berm right there. I just saw the end of that. Dang, that sucked. Still holding on to his position, though. And it's getting... Every lap, it closes back in. It's getting close again. It's close again. One more lap in, and now he's back. And let's see how it goes this time by. Going to be pass attempt number 4. We're seeing a theme that's starting to look like Arena GP a little bit. But it's getting close again, and if it gets right on his bumper, we'll see what Luke tries to do this time to try to make it happen on Roman. That was a rough run at the end of that berm. Roman definitely scrubbed some speed, and it's the run again. And what does Luke do this time by? Not too aggressive on that one, so still trying to force him into it, but playing it nice so far. Definitely showing him the moves and trying to force that bog out of Roman if possible. But not full sending on the block pass quite yet. I think Roman just bogged again. I think it's going to be close again. Oh my God. What is happening? What is happening? Yeah, this is starting to become an Arena GP repeat. Can Roman hold on to it? He's done a great job so far. But just all these opportunities, you have to think he's gonna get past eventually with how many opportunities that keep arising for Luke behind, and Nuke isn't far off either to make it a 3-way battle, so Roman's got to try to hold on to this. But it's close again. Now let's see. Yeah, he's like really on the edge, and Luke's gonna try to show it a little bit again. Very close on the edge, only leaving just enough room right there. But again, to Roman's credit, he's done a good job so far. He's done a good job of not overreacting to any of these pass attempts, and that's kind of what it tries to do. Unless you actually mess up and take him out, you try to just like get as close as possible and force him into the error and, you know, make him overcorrect. But so far, every time Roman's been presented with that move, he hasn't overcorrected yet. He's been doing it in other parts of the track to keep getting Luke on the bumper to open up the opportunities, but when the pass attempt is actually there, Roman's done a pretty good job of holding on to it so far and making it work. It's led a lot of the race, and obviously Arena GP's led a lot. Roman's led a decent chunk of laps this season just from these 2 races alone. But look at that, really, man, he's just so loose on some of these berm exits. It just looks like he's gonna wipe out, but just barely holding on.
Checkpoint reached. Lap complete. Checkpoint reached. Checkpoint reached.
Not close enough this time. But again, the cat and mouse game. Nuke there, Blake there, Detail there. Pretty big gaps behind us in the top 5 right now. They're all gapped a bit at the moment. This is one of the well, I mean, it's the lead battle, and it's honestly like one of the closest battles that we have on track. The Supercross races do tend to get singled out like that. Although, to be fair, this one's been better than most, I would say. It's pretty nice when you still have a lead battle this late into a Supercross moto. Oh, and this might be it. There it is. There it is. Again, Roman was getting so loose with those berm exits, and that time it finally cost him, and Luke was in the position to take advantage. Does Roman go rogue this time? and try to bring it back, and Nuke's not far off either. So things might get spicy. Go to his POV and see what's happening in front of us. Can Roman try to bring it back? He's got a nice run. And he's gonna... Oh, it's so close. It's so close, and he doesn't bog. He doesn't bog. And they're going side by side. Is anybody gonna give? They're not. It's so close, and Roman goes off the berm. He almost held onto it. He almost held onto it. Oh, the landing. Is he gonna recover from that? Let's see if he can make the triple. Oh, look at this. There's a pass. Look at how this is played out. Detail's like working a pass on Uncle Blake as this happened. And wow, that moment just spiced the hell out of this race. We have a three-way battle for third now. Whoa, that was a big save from Detail. I thought he was going to lose it there. Uncle Blake loses the spot. Detail does get in front of him, and now he's... Oh, Uncle Blake was trying to fit in there, but he just couldn't find it. And look at how close it is. Holy shit. Detail leaving it all in the line. These are really risky runs right now. But yeah, that lap and that moment, that battle between Luke and Roman there, just spiced the hell out of this moto. Because we just had that crazy three-way battle that just emerged out of it. Now it's settled a little bit, and now we have another battle for the lead that has emerged. Nuked and Luke second and first now. It was so close between Roman and Luke. Roman did a great job getting that run back, and they were running it back into the cave. And again, this late in the race, the give and take is gone. Nobody was given the spot on that one. And Roman, to Roman's credit, he was really close. Like, I honestly think he was pretty close to hanging on there, but just slightly lost it over the berm and recovered pretty well. He's still in podium spot, which for how, you know, shitty that was, it's pretty good that he's still in podium spot and that he could still fight for it. He's got Detail behind him in fourth, but a pretty decent gap. So Detail realistically is only going to get one more shot if he gets a shot at trying to pass him here. But yeah, so that just spiced the hell out of this moto, and some rough runs here in the cave for Luke, and this could spice things up. This race is not... It looked like there was a battle between Opix and Soul over there. There's many battles on the track right now. This race is definitely not over. Looking to the inside, trying to keep it, not able to keep the momentum. It's going to be interesting where he decides to try to make this pass happen. But we're going to the end. We're going to the end. I believe this is white flag. I believe this is white flag. So now we are on the last lap. All these last lap battles. Now is the time to lay it out on the line. No reason to save anything at this point. And you know, Nuke's probably going to give it a shot, but we'll see where he decides to go for it. Because the gap is definitely close enough for a move attempt to be made. Luke trying to hold on to it for the last few laps after a grueling battle with Roman for a good portion of the race. You can tell Nuke taking that aggressive inside line and even contact, and Luke comes close to going off. And maybe even risky it. It's so close, just enough room, but he holds onto it. And is going to go through the Snake S's one more time to take the win at Snake Run. Nuked will take second.
Checkpoint reached.
Roman holds on to the podium finish. Detail fourth. Oh yeah, the gap's starting to open up a little bit, didn't they? Blake taking another top 5. Solange was getting close to him at the end, though. Takes 6th. He's on a bit of a comeback. Opix 7th. It came back a little bit too. Soul 8th and Turkey 9th. So there you have it. The race at Snake Run. Luke first, Nuked second, Roman third. And that will be it for our third week. I'm pulling up the overall points here so I can give them at the end of this. So for the overall, Luke has 32 points. Detail will take second with 30. Nuked 27. Oh, this is where it gets really close. Nuked 27, Blake 26, Roman 25. For 3, 4, 5 right there. Soul 6 with 22. Opix and Solange both with 19. And Turkey in the back for this event with 18. So there you have it. There's your overall points for week number 3. Pretty solid races on that one, honestly. That snake run race had some pretty good battles, actually. That was kind of hyped to watch. Yeah, it was pretty good. And Road America had some pretty good battles as well. So overall, another pretty good week. Next week, we have Charlotte and Ladder Goat to look forward to. That'll be interesting. I'm curious to see how Charlotte races these days as far as the ovals go. It's definitely a unique one in the schedule, and it's kind of similar to the last oval that we, well, it's a bit different, but somewhat similar to the last oval that we race as well. So it'll be good prep for the regular season finale track. And Ladder Goat, which can be another GP that can be a little tricky. If you wanted more breaking points than what you saw at Road America, well, you're gonna get that on Ladder Goat. So that's what we'll see. We'll see those 2 races. That'll be next week. Last event for the Reach Throwback in October. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the videos for this week, and yeah, hopefully see you then as well.